out first. Kuhn at fullback. Callis, backer on the wing. Ronnie and Lauder in the centres. Sully at 5'8". Lindenberg at half. Foreman at lock forward. Beale and Morris in the second row. McNally and McLeod the prop. And Smith is the hooker. Gibson at fullback, Graham and Bracken on the wing, Meninga and Nashville at centre, Keeley and Solo and Hardrock at lock forward, Weir and Lumley, Kellaway and Brown, and Gould is the hooker. The Magpie supporters have come out of the woodwork. They've upturned every rock along Davey Park and they've come under the rocks as well. Righto. Okay.
On with the show.
On with the show, Joe. A bit of room here. Referee Ward blows the whistle and Meninga takes the kick-off in the 1979 preliminary final. That's the only Eastern Suburbs change, apart from the ones that were notified during the week, of course. Bernie Lowther and Wayne Smith. What a kick! Gibson's just got it. Puts his foot in a touch. Eastern Suburbs have put him back down in their own quarter. In the Southern Suburbs lineup, Ash Lumbey wearing number 14. Lumbey in the second row. And Mal Connell back on the bench. That's the only two changes. Keeley's at 5'8". Bracken is on the wing.
Well, he wants to see ball movement. As expected, he would hope that Eastern Suburbs will move the ball very quickly and get it out to his speedy backs. And no Beale is on instead of Alan Curry as per program. And there's no set idea there on just how long No Beale will play. Last week, No Beale knew he was on for 20 minutes and 20 minutes only. This week, he's on there for as long as he's doing his job. So, in effect, we're going to see both coaches playing a very open match, so I think we're in for an exciting one, and it started out that way.
Wow, there's been some big tackles gone in. Bob Kellaway particularly, and down goes David Brown. And there's no quarter asked or given in this first 4 minutes so far in the preliminary final. And the penalty goes to Southern Suburbs against you. John Callis says Ezzy Ward. And Mr. Sainsbury was going to go in and report something, but as soon as he saw Eddie Ward give the penalty, he shot back out of there and took his position on the touchline. And Mal Meninga will attempt to put first points on the board in the 1979 preliminary final. Just over 5 minutes of play gone, as you can see. Meninga's kick is wide. No goal. 0-all the score. Eastern South 0-all.
Noticeable, George, this week that Eastern Suburbs moved up in a good line after that kick when they followed through, and that's what they didn't do last week. They moved up one at a time. A different East-looking outfit out there we're seeing from East this afternoon from what we saw last week.
A little bit of a biff up between McLeod and Brown, and McLeod still in there, and in comes Big Bob Kellaway. A little bit of tempos fraying here at Lang Park this afternoon. Brown with a bit of claret coming from his nose. And obviously it's a preliminary final, and the winner goes on to play Valleys. And of course the loser can forget about it for 1979. Both players being spoken to by referee Ward. There's Captain Bruce Astle there to listen to the instructions as well. And we'll see what happens from it. In comes Bill McKenny as well. And we'll pack a scrum. Okay. Scrum to pack right at the moment.
And the only way you're going to win a game if you're on top is to get the points there and then, because you can't let these situations slip by. So it's important, while East are on top, that they must score points at that same time. And a penalty there going to East, should be a simple 2 points for McNally for a swinging arm in the tackle.
Shane McNally with the ball set. A fairly simple kick for him. It raises the flags. East 2, South 0. Roger Kuhn across field and has made the break. Chased by Brian Weir. He's missed him yet. Lowther's playing. Lowther looking looking for Backer. Now to Backer, and he's missed him. Kuhn retrieves the day. And into touch. And Argyros and Kuhn into a little bit of a blue. And Lauder held on to about 8 metres from scoring on the last tackle. Wayne Smith, Lindenberg. There's room to move for Lindenberg. He's over! 3-2. 5-2, I mean. 3-2. He's 5. Now still.
Lindenberg just holds the ball up, then takes his couple of paces to the line. Bang! Past Keeley. And then accelerates, and Bob Kellaway trying to come across and cover, but Lindenberg too close to the line, and he sneaks across. Eastern Suburbs' first try, and Lindenberg's firing.
McNally has the ball set. He's kicked 1 from 1 penalty goal, and that's 2 out of 2. And the Tigers hit the front to the tune of 7 points to 0. An angle attempt coming up, 24 minutes of play first half. It's high enough, it's long enough, and the flags are in the air. East 9, South 0. 8 metres outside the quarter now. Wayne Smith to distribute. Morris tries the blind side. Fires it back inside to Smith. Put down by David Brown, about 17 metres inside his own territory. Brad Sully. Jim Foreman. Great tackle from Bob Kellaway. Last tackle coming up for Eastern Suburbs. Lindenberg shapes the kick, fires a long one to Callas. With a bit of room to move, chased by Kellaway. He's missed him. Not Gibson to beat to Lindenberg. They won't catch Lindenberg. He'll score his number 2. East 12. South Hill. And a valiant effort from Bob Kellaway. You'll see it. 3. And that's 4 out of 4. East 14. South 0. Tony Gibson a dummy half. Gibson to Mal Connell. Connell steps back inside, breaks one. Fires it back out to Mal Meninga. Out it goes to Johnny Solar. A chance now. Kellaway has got Bracken with him. Looks for Bracken. Now to Bracken. Bracken slips over just inside the quarterway. He'll play it now back to Johnny Stoller. Southern Suburbs needing a try before half-time. Out it goes to Keeley. Got a good step. Steps. Almost makes the break. Gives it back to Gould. Out to David Brown. Brown looks for support. Back to David Gould. Fires it back to Solder. They should score. They will. Bracken for the corner. Yes. 14 points to 3. That's the one that Magpies needed. They just kept moving it around.
And the pass out to Bracken, and he's got heaps of room to move in. And all he has to do is race for the line, and Kuhn can't get to him. He's going to be too late. And Bracken in the corner.
Mal Meninga with a very difficult kick. The breeze is across it, but it looks beautiful. Whoa, what a kick. 14 points to 5. Shane McNally to restart play. Well, 5 furious minutes of football left in his first half of the 1979 preliminary final. And East leading by 14 points to 5 now. In reserve grade, up gets Alan Bracken. He might have felt that one a bit from Des Morris. As I said, in reserve grade, John Smith weaved somewhat of a miracle with his brothers' reserve grade side. They won by 24-17. And coming into the semi-finals, if I remember rightly, Solder makes the break. Gives to David Brown. Brown charging upfield like a big tractor. Down he goes, just outside the quarterway. South starts to try number 2 before half-time. It's been over again. Kellaway out to Connell. Gibson's going by himself. Pull down, a metre out. That's about all he could have done, I think. Bracken, a dummy half. Bracken to Solder. Kellaway. Oh, he almost dropped it. Kellaway, 8 metres from scoring. He's leading by 14 points to 5. 4 minutes of play remaining in the first half. Connell a long way to Argyros. Hassel, Meninga. Oh, yes, beautiful football. Mickey Graham. Oh, 14-8. Whoa, what a game. 2 metres out. Southern Suburbs on the boil. The hooter might save East. There it is. I've heard it, says Eddie Wood. Fire at Mal Connell. Keeley. There it goes again. Oh, Hassel trying to get over himself and can't. What a great first half at half-time. East leading South by 14 points to 8. And it's 16-8. Favouring Eastern Suburbs. There's Des Morris. Not real happy with that one. And David Brown says, I'll take the tap. and see if I can get through. 16-8, East lead. Brown charging at the Eastern Suburbs defence. 2 metres out. Can Southern Suburbs score the first try second half? Callaway this time. Still 2 metres out. David Gould to distribute from dummy half. Get off him, says Eddie Ward. Gould. Salter. Salter's through! Oh! Under the post, you guilty!
No, he did. Foreman went up on the outside to cover Ryan and just gave that little bit of room for Johnny Salter to move, and that's all he needs. Slices through and sprints in and goes untouched under the post. What a great comeback from South.
In comes Mal Meninga, up and over. 16 points to 13. Mal Meninga, kick 2 out of 5. Can he make it 16-15? He does! Hey, he's 16. South 15. Gould. Weir to Connell. Connell, can he get his hands free? Great run from Mal. Connell gets to the quarterway. Pull. Southern Suburbs trying to score the points to win this game. How it goes. Can they score now? A long one. Mal Meninga. Meninga chased by Backer. He sheds Backer. He might score. Oh! No, it's a touch. Oh, how close can you go?
Ooh, you won't go any closer than that to playing in the grand final. Let's have a look at
that again. How close can you go? Meninga terribly upset. Great run.
So determined.
Great run. There's cans flying onto the field. That's ridiculous. But he did get penalty. The Southern Suburbs can put him in their first grand final since '63. Bruce Astle. Astle plays it forward. Pull down. 11 metres out. 4 left in his lot of 6. East lead by 16-15. Astle does it again. 2 metres out. Can they score? 3 left in his lot of 6. Keeley. Salter. Mal Connell. Connell. Oh! Half a metre from scoring. Southern Suburbs on the boil. Can the Tigers hold him out? Argyros. Salter. Can he step his way through? He can! Oh, you beauty! 18-16. And Southern Suburbs have done it. There's a blue one. What a game! What a game! Here it is, the magic of Johnny Salter. What a comeback from Salter. Over it goes for his second try. 18-16, 4
Here
tries
it is again.
to 2.
And how do you score tries with every player trying to tackle you? And Johnny Salter just thought, well, if anybody's got to do it, it's got to be me. And he's dived through 4 East defenders just to get the ball down. And what a fantastic finish to a great match.
Oh, golly gee, if ever a team did it the hard way, Southern Suburbs have done it this afternoon.
If he's got time to kick it off, he kicks quickly, and Bracken's got it South in position. But I thought Tony Gibson did everything that was asked of him. Meninga and Astle, fantastic performances by both these centres. I thought Astle as a captain was absolute inspiration to his side. And Salter, well, he was the brilliance behind the Magpie pack. Billy Argyros got through so much tackling, he must be thoroughly exhausted. 33 tackles to Argyros. And of course, Big Bob Callaway, he did more long-distance cover defence than I've seen from a front row in a long, long time.
There's the hooter.
Congratulations, South, well done.
Full time, South 18, East 16.
Well, thanks, George, and a Herculean effort by the Magpies, and the crowd have certainly enjoyed it. You can still hear them cheering now. But how can you go past the fellow that won the match for South? Johnny Salter with that last-minute try. He's won the match for South, and he'll be the toast of Davies Park tonight. A fantastic effort by the whole Magpies side, and if we could serve up football like that every week, we'd pack them out. Well done, South, and East too. They put in a good performance, and that's it for the Premiers for this year. They'll live to fight another day. Back to you, George.